Front page news won't show these views. It's Rhyme and Reason 893.
Here's your rhyme and reason. Oh, yeah.
Hey there, Tony here, and you might want to tune out for this episode because this message is going to be dark. Yep, too dark for the front page news, and certainly for prime time. So you won't see or hear anything like this unless you tune into channels where people share the truth, even when it's unpopular, kind of like here on the Rhyme and Reason podcast. I've shared that kind of truth for decades, and I haven't enjoyed even one day of it. Not even before I lost most of my friends because I dared to speak up this way. That's true. That's what happened. Thankfully, these days, I can create my own front page news because I have a blog, tonyfunderburk.com/blog. And, I can make my own front page news that way. Of course, my humble publication is far from a worldwide phenomenon like some, but it can be seen and heard worldwide, at least for now. And I can see with the help of analytics software that my posts and my podcast episodes are seen and heard by a lot of people in parts of the world I'll never visit. But here's the reason I bring it up, because after almost 60 years, there's still a killing spree going on right here in America and around the world, and the vast majority of human beings on the planet couldn't care less. If someone took a so-called assault weapon into crowded areas and killed over 1,000 people a day, you can bet they'd be front page news, right? They'd be top story on every TV so-called news channel, and their face would be plastered on every media around the world, especially if the news organization, and again I put air quotes around news, especially if that organization could spin the story into some sort of white privilege or right-wing extremist connection of some sort. They'd be plastering it 24 hours a day. Now, of course, if someone could kill that many innocent bystanders, their evil face should be shown to all and known to all. Yeah, that should happen. But you know what? That sort of killing spree does take place every day, right here in America. And only the so-called right-wing extremists like me seem to be willing to tell the story and share it with you. And not that many people really want to hear it. I understand that. But I got to tell you something about me. I hate, with a capital H, to tell this story. I hate it because it exposes the awful truth about my country. And I love America. But America has gone the way of every other powerful nation or empire in history. We're no longer the bright beacon of hope to a wayward world. No, America, for all intents and purposes, is done. It's gone. It's been gone for quite some time, and most people don't know that it's actually the idea of it is on life support. I wrote a song about this kind of thing back in 2002, and it's not an upbeat song, it's not an anthem, and it's not a song that's ever going to get any airplay or streaming time anywhere else but here. But I wanted to write a song about this dark side of our culture and in a way that might give the story some humanity. You can let me know if you think it does. Here it is. It's called Killing Spree.
Way down along the river, beneath the willow tree, an awful sight in the damp twilight, they found the boy named Lee. His mother can't believe it, his father can't be found. There's his battered face and his dying place on that muddy Georgia ground. Been 40 years in this killing spree. It'll lead to ruin, the undoing of you and me. If it weren't for Jesus' grace and mercy, we'd all be found guilty in this killing spree. Oh, in this killing spree, it's killing you and me. Inside a broken promise, there lives a shattered dream. A young girl stands with cradled hands, her tears become a stream. With no one there beside her, she walks in through the door. She cannot smile or reconcile why her heart can feel no more. Been 40 years in this killing spree. It'll lead to ruin, the undoing of you and me. If it weren't for Jesus' grace and mercy, we'd all be found guilty in this killing spree. This killing spree, it's killing you and me. Where we gonna go? What we gonna do? Who can we depend on? Can you tell me who? Random thoughts and deeds, random source of life. Random is the bride we take, who becomes a cheating wife. Been 40 years in this killing spree. It'll lead to ruin, the undoing of you and me. If it weren't for Jesus' grace and mercy, we'd all be found guilty in this killing spree. Killing spree, it's killing you and me. Been 40 years in this killing spree. It'll lead to ruin, the undoing of you and me. And if it weren't for Jesus' grace and mercy, we'd all be found guilty in this killing spree. Oh, in this killing spree, it's killing you and me.
Yeah, that's right. We'd all be found guilty. Been 40 years in this killing spree. It'll lead to ruin, the undoing of you and me. If it weren't for Jesus, grace, and mercy, we'd all be found guilty in this killing spree. Now, a side note, that song mentions 40 years, been 40 years in this killing spree, and sadly, another 20 years has been added of that same kind of killing spree. Thousands of little ones who never had a chance to follow any dreams or do anything at all on the planet. They were killed before they were even born. Yeah. Wouldn't it be awesome to wake up to this front page news tomorrow? Legalized abortion abolished. Wouldn't that be cool? And I know there are people who say, no, it's a woman's right to choose. Well, it's not a woman's right to choose to murder her own baby. That's not her right. She doesn't have that right. Just because it's legal doesn't make it right and doesn't make it a right. All right, told you it was going to be dark. So next time, maybe I'll lighten up a little bit and give you a break. Until then, this is Tony, the Tony in TonyFunderburk.com, which is always the sponsor of the Rhyme and Reason podcast. Go over there to that website right now and jump on the Rhyme and Reason bandwagon and get yourself some free stuff. Why would you ever want to miss out on some free stuff? I'll send it to you right away in your inbox, and you won't have to go looking for it. It'll come to you. Just a couple of easy steps, and you'll be on your way, and it'll be on its way. And as always, remember, life has rhyme and reason because God made you.